Friends, it's Kate here from katemoyer.com. And today I want to share with you about finding your focus in 5 simple steps. Okay. So a lot of times people will lose their focus. They'll get overwhelmed. There's lots of information and they just get immobilized. And the worst thing you can do is have inertia take over, install, or stagnate the progress that you have made. So in business, the key is to be consistent. Okay. That is the number one thing that people fail to realize is showing up daily or consistently is going to supersede any fancy graphic, any major words or perfect wording or perfect Zoom presentation or perfect post or perfect follow-up system. Consistency is the key to building a sustainable, successful, healthy business. Okay. So that is number one, consistency. So if you are, ready to be consistent and ready to find your focus, there is 4 other things that I would love for you to do. The first one is reconnect with why. Why are you in this business? Is it a financial goal? Do you have a financial goal you need to meet? Like I got a bill I need to pay, or I got, savings that I want to save up for, or a trip that I'm saving up for, or something that you have already decided and spent your money on in your head. And so you got to make it work. You got to make that money. Or is it a purpose? Are you working towards a purpose? Maybe it's a give back or a fundraiser, or maybe it's to build your self-esteem or get healthier, or, be able to leave a job, like whatever the purpose is. Or is it just because you want to have fun? Okay. Because then it's okay. If your goal is to have fun, then your focus should be making sure that you're having fun. Okay. So it seems like so silly to even say it, but it's amazing how many people forget why they're in their business to begin with. And it doesn't have to be a visceral, deep down, like well teased out why. It just has to be why are you in the business to begin with? Okay. If it's money, then let's make it some money. If it's fun, then let's make sure you're having some fun. And if it's a purpose, then let's make sure that we are staying true to what that purpose is. And it's okay to adjust. Okay. It's okay to evolve your why and make it something different. But for today, to get your focus, why are you in your business today? And why does it matter to you? Okay. What's the best case scenario? What's the worst case scenario? But why are you here to begin with? Okay. Just first thing that comes to mind, don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. Whatever comes to your mind, let's go with it. Okay. Now, the second thing is what is your goal? And again, don't overcomplicate it. Don't make it bigger than it is. I really just want you to decide, okay, my goal in the next 5 days is to sell this much, or sponsor this many people, or hit this goal, or unlock this bonus, or, okay, whatever your goal is, we want to have a clear direction so that when you get focused, it is focused on that goal. Okay. So don't, again, get all too crazy and get scientific. Just say, okay, I want to sell $1,000. Cool. You got 5 days left. That means you need to sell $200 a day. Okay. If you have a goal of sponsoring one person, okay, cool. If you've got 5 days left, you're going to need to have at least 2 sponsoring conversations a day. All right. Again, getting very specific with your goal. Just take one goal, break it down by how many days left of the month you have, or how many days left you have to hit that goal, and then divide it by that number. Okay. So 1,000 divided by 5 days is $200 a day. One recruit, typically speaking, 10 conversations, you're going to have one person join. Okay. So maybe that means 2 conversations a day. All right. Hopefully that is clear to you. The next step, the 4th step, is to schedule it. And so it's one thing to say, oh, I'd love to sell $1,000, but it's not going to happen by falling out of the sky. It's not magically going to just land on your lap with 0 effort. It's called a business. And just like at your work, you have to work it. You have to be, again, remember, number 1, which was being consistent. You have to be consistent working towards your goal so that it actually happens. Okay. Where you focus flows, you're going to see the results come back. Okay. It's really, really, really important. So scheduling it as an appointment, no different than a workout, no different than a shower, or maybe dinner, making dinner for your family. You need to schedule or prioritize working on your business. So for me, I love to do it from 9 to 10 every morning, 9 to 10 a.m. I'm just finding if I get my work done, this forces me to work out before 9 o'clock and have a shower before 9 o'clock, which is now giving me back from 9 to 3:30 to work my business. Okay. Before I was like, I get up at 9, I get up at 7, have coffee, hang out with my kids, get them ready for school, drive them to school. Then I go and work out from 9 to 10. And then I would have a shower and then I have a snack. And so now it's 11 o'clock. Okay. How much time did I just waste? A lot. I wasted from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Not a complete waste. I love spending time with my kids, but I'm also not showing them it's good to get up and get ready and get moving and take care of you and your body. Okay. So now get up with them. I have coffee, I cuddle, they get ready for school while I work out. Then I take them to school or they get to the bus, whichever one. And I get to work at 9 o'clock, right? Okay. So now I've taken back 2 hours of my time. So is there times in your day, coffee break, lunch break, coffee break, waiting for the car, the kids to get out of school in the parking lot, or waiting for them to be finished dance class, or waiting for the water to boil? Could you schedule pockets of your day to work your business, to be focused? That's another option, right? Going back to the original goal of, say, $1,000 in 5 days. All right, every morning I'm going to be active on social media. Every coffee break, I'm going to make sure I'm commenting on other people's posts. Every lunch break, I'm going to follow up with at least 10 customers, that have shopped with me in the past. I'm going to make sure that I'm commenting on people who are commenting on my post, building connections and engagement and asking for the sale. Okay. Following up with people. Hey, do you need more of? Or hey, did you see our new deal? Or hey, did you see our last chance? Or hey, did you see X, Y, and Z. Okay. So getting very specific with my time, but scheduling it so that it happens like an appointment. Okay. You're not going to not show up on somebody else. Okay. Now the last one, number five. Number five is probably my favorite because I love people, is accountability. Okay. Getting an accountability partner. So in my case, I decided for 5 days, I'm going to show up every day at 9 a.m. my time on Zoom. I don't care if anyone shows up or not. But just saying I would be at my computer at 9 o'clock and having the accountability that my Zoom link is open, guess what? My team is showing up and we're having conversation while we work, which builds community, which I love. I love to work with other people, but also it holds me accountable, right? And it says, hey, how did you do yesterday on those conversations? You said you were going to, Kate, do X. Did you do it? No, okay, that's not good, right? You want to lead by example. So being able to just have that accountability. It could be a person you just message at the end of the day and just say, hey, how did today go? It could be hey, let's hop on FaceTime and work together for 30 minutes. It could be your leader just checking in on you. Just say, hey, can you check on me? At the end of the day, I want to make sure that I've had at least 10 conversations about this, or 5 conversations about that. Okay. So those are my top 5 tips. Let's recap them. Number 1, being consistent is key. And if you do not have consistency down packed, you need help with that, join our consistency club at iamkatemoore.com. It's $14 a month. You'll love it. We're having challenges. And next month is all about time management and me sharing some skills that most people struggle with time management. The second thing is to reconnect with your why. So if you are struggling with that, reach out to me. I love to talk to people about whys and teasing it apart. There's some really good books too. Start with Why is one by Simon Sinek. So there's lots of good ones out there. Okay. Find Your Why is another one by him. Goals. If you have not ever heard about my goal system, we should chat because I love it. And it really just helps make achievable, a little bit push, and then full out so that I can really level up consistently every season. But taking it and breaking it down into a daily thing. I want to sell $3,000 in 5 days. Guess what? That's a lot of sales. Okay. That's like 575 or no, $600. That would be $600 in sales a day. Is it possible? 100% is possible. because what you focus on, your energy will go towards and you will receive, but you have to show up. Okay. So, whatever your goal is, breaking it down so it's daily, and then you can break that down to how many customers is that, right? Okay. I need to have 6 customers spending $100 each. Okay. That I can focus on. It's way less scary than selling $3,000 in 5 days than $600, which is only $600 customers. Okay, that's cool. I could focus on that. All right. Scheduling it. If it's not on your calendar, it ain't going to happen. You and I both know it. And last but not least, getting that accountability. All right. So, what is your biggest takeaway? I would love to hear it. Go ahead and drop it in the comments. And if you are loving this, go ahead and share. I hope you have an amazing day.